Okay guys, welcome to my YouTube channel for Obscure CTF on TryHackMe. First of all, I want to say I have the part 1 at my YouTube channel for Obscure. We got the first flag and at the part 1, and this video is gonna be for second or maybe third flags. First of all, I want to say I'm trying this whole CTF like morning is like 10 or 12 hours, but I just get now to second flag. If I'm gonna checking the third flag, I'm gonna upload it, but if I'm not gonna, I'm gonna upload it also, because it's really cool CTF and it's really hard to me because you have to be using binary exploitation or something like that is over there. So another things I want to be explain to guys, this CTF is really hard, but the part 1 we're gonna fail it, we will fail it the part 1, but this video is gonna be for part 1 and part 2, and that I mean is we all gonna start the begin. So you don't need to go part 1 to watch this video, just watch the part 2 video for get all flags. I'm actually using so many things of the Obscure CTF, and I wanna be say guys, I'm actually gonna tell you about I want to be used start attack bugs because there's some things different hardings to me on in my calendar. So let me read the question and get solve this CTF. Deploy the machine pressing to start machine button. Please allow 3 or 5 minutes for the VM fully start. No brute forcing is needed at any point in this box. So first of all, I want to go there, so I'm gonna use mmap scan for gathering information about this IP address. So I'm just gonna use -sc, -sv, and -pm for gathering some ports information. Let's write to this IP address and start mmap scan. Let me give it here to new tab and go Firefox. Because if there's any AD port is open, that means we got a website on the AD port and HTTP protocol. So let me use it like that, and view fully on screen, access split view, and come over there directly. So okay, waiting for it. Alright, it's not working, right? Let me try. No. Okay, cool. So I think we have to go 10.10. Alright, let me check it here. 45 and 168. 45 and 168. That means that we have to go this website, and there's some giving some login page, but we have no idea about the email and password here. If you're gonna check it, manage databases over there, you can check if your mmap scan. Let me go there, and there's an 21 port is open. You know, this 21 port is running on FTP server. So there's an FTP anonymous FTP login is allowed for us. That means we can usually FTP login. So basically, we're just gonna over there and say FTP. And give this IP address like that, FTP 10.10 like that, and just giving name anonymous. If it's asking password, just hit enter, and you can see is over there login is successful. I'm gonna use ls over there, and there's a directory for us the pub name. Let me go this pub and say ls. There's a not.txt and password. Let me get my own attack box and quit here. Let me say now clear, and you can check it. There's a password and notice.txt. Okay, let me say cat notice.txt from self.tryhackme security. A number of people have been forgetting their password, so we made a temporary password application. This is a password application. I think let me check it without file. Like that, password. Okay, I want to be used that like that. So I think it's time to run like, okay, alright, I'm gonna use not slash mode before. I want to be use strings to password file. Let me scroll up. I think this is some gathering information for us. It will be informant, and I'm gonna save it at my notes. So I'm gonna use Sublime tags. So there's one things I think is really important. Let me paste here, and then another important things is I think is like there, and let me scroll up now. Okay, down. If you're gonna scroll down, there's some like a password or something like that is over there. So I'm actually wanna be saved here, and I think we can go down and say slash mode for executing password file. I'm gonna use password and then let me ls. Yep, this is executed. Alright, password. So let me give this. So there's I think some important things for us. Let me copy this and paste here. Alright. Yep. Remember this next time. Now we have a password, but we don't have any idea about the mail or username, right? Okay, let me copy this to save here, but there isn't a password, I think, but we have to be looking for username. Alright, let me close this, and if you come over there on your web database manager, if you can check backup here, it's giving the master password. The master password is actually equal to secret password 123 and say backup, and yeah, it's giving us a zip file. Now I think it's time to go zip file. Alright, let me say ls is zip file here. Yeah, I'm gonna use unzip main zip file. Yeah, okay, sudo unzip main, yeah, zip file, yeah, like that. So I think it's giving us some idea for us. There's a manifest.json and the other things I have no idea actually. File store, not txt we got before, but there's an important things I think is dump.sql file. If you want to check it, dump.sql file. For example, if you're gonna say Sublime tags to read it dump.sql, if you can check it here, there's too many column is over there, so it's really hard to read it. So I'm gonna close this dump.sql and came over there and say it here, cat dump.sql with, if you can check it before, we had some message for us. Alright, let me say controller see it and say clear and let me read it now to txt one more time. If you can check it here from antiself.TryHackMe security, so I think we have to be check it with antiself.TryHackMe security antiself.TryHackMe for getting email. But before they do, I want to be show you guys. Let me add this IP address to the domain. So come over there here, and there's an or IP address, right? Alright, let me go there. So give this IP address and yeah, like that, and give the domain so and self.tryhackme. So alright, I think that's cool now. Let me use cat dump.sql with grab to what antiself.tryhackme. So if you're gonna check it, that means that we get the email is over there. Our email is admin@antiself.tryhackme. Let me copy this. Control shift. No, oh my goodness. Alright, let me go there and copy this and came over here to our notes from Sublime tags, and now we have email and we have password now. I think it's time to go back to web login page is over there when we got before, but I'm gonna be go like that because we added this IP address to the domain. I'm gonna use http anti-self.tryHackMe, like that. So give over here or email admin@antiself.tryhackme, and there's a password we got before. Its name is starting with secure password 123 or something like that, guys. Like there, copy this and paste here, and yeah, we got this the udo machine is over there. So I think is we have to be looking for udo exploit database. So it's really important for us because we are working on udo, but there's so many files, there isn't so many versions of the websites. For example, if you're gonna check it WordPress, the WordPress has too many vulnerable, but also is too many versions. So we have to be checking which udo version is using for it. So if you go here to settings, come over there, they are using udo 10.0.19, alright, 2019, the September 16. Alright, let me copy this and go for it. I'm gonna accept all and then come over here to using for exploit database is over there. So I think we have to be looking for like that. Now level cookies, and then let me go there one more time. I think it will be fine. So alright, let me read it. Alright, okay. Once we have the module installed, we navigate to settings page and select anonymized database. Alright, that means we have to be go there, anonymized database is over there. So I think we have to be go apps here and delete it, say anonymized database. So if you can check it, yeah, there's a database anonymizations file or something application is over there. Alright, I got it. Let me read it. Under database anonymization, okay, we got it. Click the anonymized database button. Next we refresh the page, navigate to same page under settings. Oh my god, this is really important. Refresh the page. Okay, we upload the exploit pickle file generate or script and click reverse database anonymization button. We should have a reverse shell. The following Python file generate malicious pickle that attempts to connect the listener on port 80,000. So alright, that's really cool. Alright guys, let me know to copy this and come on my terminal. I'm gonna use Sublime, no, I'm gonna use Nano actually. Alright, here, and let me say it exploit. No, I'm not gonna use exploit. Yeah, I'm gonna use exploit a Python file, and then come over there to paste here. I think we have to be changing this. Alright, before do this, we have to be go reverse shell generator align. Yeah, like that. Alright, let me go https reverse.shells and give here to your IP address. I'm gonna give my IP address is over there and say 215, and I'm gonna be changed with 4444, and I'm gonna use ncat.exe now. Alright, ncat make FIFO. I wanna be using this because it's my best reverse shell. So I'm gonna be copy this and then come over there to change it. Alright, let me delete all of us to all here and say paste. Now we are working for on this or IP address and this port. That means that we have to be ncal listener using ncal listener. Alright, controller and controller X to save it. So there's an Python now exploit.python, but it's giving some information. I think we have to be looking which Python we have to be using. Which Python we have to be using? Python 3 or Python 2? or something like that. Nope. Okay. Alright. Before I do this, I want to show you guys, not here actually. Alright, now close this and come over there. So file, open tab one more time and say ncat dash nvlp 44444. Now we are listening, the port is 4444. I think we have to be run it. Let run Python. Okay, 2.7 exploit.python, yeah, like that. Alright, okay, let me go now exploit.python. So yeah, we have to be changing because there's some column error. For example, it's using this double tab here. That means that we have to be use one tab. And then come over there, they are also using double tab, and we have to be using here for double tap. Alright, let me go return and say tap and tap. Alright, let me go here, they're also using some double tab. That means that we have to be using one tab here. So I'm gonna add the one tab and controller enter and controller X. So I think it's using Python 2.7 exploit.python. If you can check it here, there's an exploit.pickle file, and this file is malicious file. Now we have to be upload on the database enumeration on Udo. So let me close this and go here. Alright, like that. Apps Udo, and let me install it. Alright. Okay, let me go there one more time. Alright, once we have the module installed, we navigate the settings page, select anonymize database. Alright, let me go settings to click to anonymize database. There's an anonymized database. That's really cool. Alright, and say anonymized database here. Now next we refresh the page. Alright, let me refresh this page and say anonymous database one more time and upload your file. Yep, let me go home and choose exploit.pickle and open it. Alright, reverse database anonymization. Alright, I think as we got the shell, right? Yeah. Now guys, we hacked the machine and we are on this machine and which using this IP address, and it's really cool. And now it's not easy, but it's really cool. I like it too much. So I think it's time to using this shell with or shell. To do this, we have to be shell add here and giving we using binary dash script dash q and developer null, yeah, like that. Shall not fun. Alright, okay, let me use like that. Bin bash script dash q and developer null. Yeah, now we are using like the shell, but before do this we have to be adding some things. So let me say controller z and then say CTF row, yeah, like that. Okay, row dash echo and add the and fg. So enter. Now we are using this with or shell. If you look here, cd var, alright, let's say ls cd, there's an html. Locate is the locate here. No, locate is not fun. If you are running on the server and looking over the files, looking over files is over there. you will check your first flag, what is initial flags. Now it's time to go use what is the user flag. So alright guys, let me close these tabs. I think we got all things Ultima Ads or Firefox. Let me go back and yep. Okay, let's say find -perm to 4000 -u equal to s -type to larger than developer. No, yeah, no, it's not working. Why it's not working? Type, right, let's say -f. Nope. Okay, let me delete it. -type -f. Yeah, we are looking for file. Now there's an binary mode, ping 6 to SSH Kaisan. Now it's you know, there's a regular things, but there's some different file is /rat. The rat file is, I think, is some like different, so I think we have to be looking the rat file here. Alright, let me go last one more time. Then if you can check it, there's an rat file. I'm actually looking for the rat file to which file is, how is it working, but this is not Kali Linux, so we have to be transferred or attack box or your Kali Linux. I got before on my Kali Linux. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me go cd home Kali documents and obscure. If you want to be, how can you transfer? You can use ChatGPT. So there's an rat file. You can check it like that. If you want to be check it how to be using rat file and how to be working with rat file, you have to be looking for first of all file rats. And if you say that do this, there's an elf. Alright, I have 64 bytes LSB executable versions, a dynamic linked interpreter lib Linux like that for GNU Linux. So I'm gonna use, for example, rats. What you have for me, I'm gonna use ali like that. So this is giving us nothing. So I think we have to be go for to using EDA or GHydra. It's actually what you want to use, or you can use GHydra or EDA, but I want to be use EDA here. So before do this, I'm gonna use cd opt, and there's an EDA freeware. Let me go there and run the EDA like that. So I'm gonna use OK, and yeah, rat here, repair, OK. So if you can check here, there's an giving us rat file and how to be using it. That means that we have to be looking the file of one. Okay, let me enter it. So looking for vulnerability file. Alright, yeah, like that. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Let me go in. No, not like that. Dump package database. Okay. Yes. So let me run one more time. EDA. And okay. I'm gonna use Neve and rat here. So alright, that's cool. Let me go vulnerability here. If you can check, the vulnerability file is calling with frat and calling fflush and calling cats. So I think is we have to be looking for unwind here. That means if you're gonna check the wind here, alright, like that, definitely. Yeah, frame down, yeah. Let me go start vulnerability or main. Alright, call is, if you're gonna check the main file, it's calling vulnerability file. Yeah, like there. Yep. Okay, we got it. So alright, we actually looking for vulnerability like there. So exploit this binary to get the box. Okay. Yeah, unwind here, and let me go line. Yep. We got the addresses here. Alright, we got the addresses now, guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the detail it. First of all, you have to be go main here, and then look at for call name. Is call name is giving us the vulnerability. That means that we have to be go vulnerability file here. So if you go to vulnerability file, you have to be check it here. Is a win file is a vulnerability file. That means that we have to be go there win file, and then look at here push RBP. Let me use RBP, and it's giving us stored addresses. So we have to be actually copy this, and alright, came over there and paste here, copy one more time to, alright, save. Alright, I'm gonna use one win is using these addresses. So it's really cool, we got now. So that means that we have to be using Python command here for gathering some information or something like that is over there. That means that we have to be write Python command, which Python command is working for on and using buffer overflow to machine. So that means we have to be go to Python file here. I'm gonna be actually using for, okay, let's say sublime text and executed.python. Alright, like that. Now we have to be writing Python command here. That means that we have to be using user, user binary environment for Python 3. So it's really cool. So we have to be using here import pwn, so getting this information, and then do it for Windows location here to giving pwn, and then we are working for which file. Alright, let me go there. So looking for is elf is giving us 64 bytes, so we have to be adding p64 bytes here for sending this file. And what we are doing, what we are saving before in the secure path, give this address and paste here. Now I think it's time to run. We have to be using payload file for getting information. No, we have to be located here the payload file to transfer or the shell, and then running it to gatherings to root or something like that. So I'm gonna use payload value for it, and we have to be actually doing here the join somethings to running command. Alright, let me say b and quotation mark to using join and say like that. So I think it's fine. Let me use secure parentheses here and add there how many a or b or value want to, we have to be sent, but after we're doing it we have to be go either one more time here. So alright, cool. Alright guys, let me go vulnerability one more time here, and Right, let me go one more time and can we check it? No. Alright, I think it's time to go ChatGPT. How I know how we to offer workflow to machine its application. Alright, we are using EDA for debug the application. Okay. Let me go EDA and where is it? Okay, now there. Actually now that I'm over. Yep, we got this. For sub we have to be using 8. Alright, let me go there to using 8 for small value. Okay. No, I have no idea how to check it. Oh, I think we have to be using GDB here. I think it's yes. Alright. Let me say ls. Where is that file? Rat file is over there, right? Okay. Now I think it's time to go cd home elite documents to obscure, and there's an rat file, and I'm gonna use gdb to rat. Yep. Let me use or what we have for me. For example, we have to be looking for 200A. Let me use it. Last right. Yep. Alright. Copy this and paste here. Okay. And I'm gonna use pattern search. Alright, let me say rat. Yes. Queuing it. Okay. Alright, let me do it one more time. Paste. I have no idea to check it, but we have to be check it with GDB. If you want to be check it, you can use GDB. I know about it. We have to be looking here for. Alright, let me go x.python and use here b using for a, and say plus time. No, it's not plus times 236, and come over there, use Windows location here. So I think it's really cool. Now we have to be creating file. We have a file using create with open with what payload.p here, and using word p here like that as file. Using file right payload. Yep. Let's say controller save it, and Yep, I think it will be giving us the cool things. So alright, let's say ls, and there's an x.python file. Alright, we have to be gather ref file here. Okay, how to be gathering ref file, I'm gonna show you guys. So do this to your machine, yeah, like that, and cat-l to -p, giving port 1234, and say their file name. Now we are listening for it, so come over there and using cat-v, giving some 3, and then give here to your IP address. I'm gonna give my IP address like that, and give the port here 1234, and give the ref file name. So if you can check here, there's an already ref file is over there, and let me say run, but there's a permission they needed. So I think we have to be executed here with chmod. Alright, let me chmod it, and running rat. So what do you have for me? I have for me to a, but it's not giving us the something. But before do this, I think we have to be using here xpython and then with ref file. So how to be I do it? We have actually do it like that. I'm gonna show you guys now. It's really basics. So you just have to be root ref file with yeah, but before do this, I think we have to be using python 3x.python, yeah, like that. So if you're gonna say it, there's an giving us the payload.p file. Let me read it, and it's giving us some value like buffer overflow. So let me running rat with to payload.p. So congrats, you made it on the box. So it's really cool, guys. Now it's time to we have to be add this on the shell box. How do I do it? So we have to be using python 3 like that, -m http.server, giving 9000 port name. Yeah, we are now listening it. But before the transfer, we have to go tmp on our shell box. So let's say curl http, alright, and into your IP address and say here payload.p is save with payload.d. alright. It's going to be transferred here. Yeah, there's an already payload.d. So we can close this, and keyboard interval to exit. Okay, let me go back now. So there's an ref file if you can check it. Yep. Now time to run with a ref file with tmp. What is this? tmp and payload.d. Yep. It's giving us segmentation fault core dump. Now we have to be using it with the cat's value of it on it. So I think it's really cool. I'm gonna show you. We have to be using parentheses and say cat here, and then use tmp payload.d, and using grep here. Not grep. We have to be using it before cat to. Yep, like that. Let me say grep here to forward to ref file. Yep. What do you have for me? I think we have to be getting shell here. I'm gonna be enter and say id here. No, we are udo and root udo. Alright, let me say ls there. So it's giving us nothing if you can check it like that. But we have something about the Docker environments, binary boot encryption shell is something like that. It's the same thing for us. So we have to be looking for here cat etc hosts. Yep. Then it's giving us some IP address, and then we have to be save it on our node. Let me say 1072 dot like that 0 and 1. Alright, now it's time to controller C here to getting shown what your before do this, and then guys, I want to be looking for is nmap is working here. Yep, nmap is working there, so we have to be checking nmap-st and scan all the ports here, which IP address giving this. So alright, 0.1. Alright, now we got something. There's an 4 port is open there, and this is an open file is equal to 21 22 SSH 80 port is open, and the HTTP, and 44 is 44, and that means our 44 and 44 open. It's really cool because we can using ANCAT listener with 44. I'm gonna show you how to buy things. If you, for example, if you're gonna check the root shell here, alright, let me give there the 80 port root privilege recovered. That means you cannot using with the sudo, but if you can check here 21 root privilege recovered, you cannot use without sudo. But if you can check here 44 there is no sudo requirements. That means that we have to be using 44 port basically without sudo, because we cannot use sudo here because we have no idea about password. So let me go there and giving it what we were doing before, like that. Now it's time to ANCAT listener here and give this IP address to which port we on this port. So I'm gonna use enter. So let me say ID here. Now we hack the another machine here, and this machine is equal to this hat. Alright, let me say ls tag, and there's a cat user.txt. Alright, it's empty. Really? Why is not running? I'm doing ls-la here. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a directory file. Let me go .ssh here. Maybe we have to be IDRSI, right? Alright. Oh my goodness, there's an IDRSI file. Alright. Oh my goodness. So it's really cool. I like it. Alright. Let me copy this and come over new tab here and say nano IDRSI and paste it. Control O, enter, and Control X here. So time to execute it. This using 600 to execute it IDRSI file. Let me use SSH because there is an 22 port is open. We are working for IDRSI and connected with this alright, 10 out. Alright, 10 out 45 to 168. I'm gonna use yes. Yep, we hacked the machine, we hacked the zSAN machine. Let me cat user.txt here, and we got the second flag here, guys. That is an second flag. Now I think it's time to you getting root here, because this zSAN have the root file. There is a root directory here. I mean, we have to be looking for how to be getting root there. So it's, I think it will be hard because I don't get it before, but I'm gonna show you guys. Let me go for find dash perm using it now like that dash 400 and say dash type looking for file here, and say ls2 is larger than developer and null file. Now if you can check it here, there's an exploit under dash me file here. That means we have to be checking it one more time. So let me go /file for looking for exploit under dash me file. If you want to check it, run it using like that. But exploit is binary for root. Alright. Now we have to be interesting for exploit under dash me file. So I'm gonna use enter now, and it's time to looking transfer the OR file, because we cannot looking exploit under dash me file on this shell because it's not cal Linux, right? Alright, let me say SSP here for gathering transfer the exploit me file and use this. Yep, like that. And this turned out no, like that, right? Is giving the 45 and which file exploit under dash to me, and save it with exploit under dash to me here. So I'm gonna use enter. Now we have exploit under dash to me. Let me use file exploit under dash to me here. Now that means we have to be looking here with the another ghidra or ida are like that here. Okay. I have no idea about this, but I gave up and really give up for it. So let me use gdb exploit under dash to me. Nope. Yeah. Let me use gdb exploit under dash to me and say or exploit this file for root. Let me add here 8, for example. Now it's giving us nothing here. So I actually want to say you guys, I actually have no idea how I got it, but let me tell you, if you can check here to right tabs, there's an giving some code for us. Yeah, this code is, maybe it's working, it's not working, I have no idea because I don't want to use this, but we have no choices how to be doing it. If you're gonna ask me, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I cannot write this code and I have no idea how can I root is over there. But to do this, I'm gonna try this code and came over there and say here, paste there, and copy this and come over there, say quit for, yep. Alright, okay guys, is that a Python code, right? Okay, I'm gonna use for it, I'm gonna say sudo text and say, for example, linear.python. Alright, let me paste it, and I think we have to be changing some values over there. But before do this, we have to be add here, like that. Yep. User binary environment Python 3. Yeah, like that. Okay. This is not or IP address. No, our IP is like that. And user is this hand. The K file is this and the K. Now is we are giving it to ID RSI Alright. Yep, I'm gonna control save it and come over there, say python3 linear.python. Okay. No such file. Alright, there's a no such file or libdoc. So what? How they're getting it? I actually have no idea. Okay, let me looking for another. For example, this is on GitHub. Alright, let me go there and okay. Alright. Root here. Okay. Lib. Alright, there's another library file. Yep, we have to be add here the library file, but how? Library. Alright, let me copy this and give this, say fine. Alright, delete it, say not sound for you. I think I got it. Let me stop the video and continue when I got it. Okay guys, I actually tried all ways. Alright, if you want to get the Tor flag, you have to go there and using this code to getting root shell, but when I'm gonna try it, I get so too much error is over there. I cannot get root flags, but I got two flags is over there, initial flags and user flags. I have no idea how to get a root flag, but I'm gonna also upload this video on YouTube because I'm thinking I'm really telling all of things is over there is exactly and clearly. So that's the end of the video.